Welcome back. This is the midway point of the season, and we've matched JA for the first time, so this means we can match them again before the season is over, and I'm sure we will. So my first fight here is Manthing on Path 2. They actually had some weird bans today. They banned Nick Fury and AA instead of a Paco and S99. So I get to use my Spidey here. And I could parry on this node, but I would only have, I believe, 3 that are long enough for me to be able to count on them. So I just decided not to with this Manthing and bait heavies for openings and just go for intercepts if I get the opportunity. And don't really have to worry about pausing my debuffs because of the node. So I'm just going to kind of fight him and not really worry about playing normal Spidey and just use my ruptures to take him down. And then next up, I have a Nova. Now I have CGR on the team, and I'm really not sure if I was supposed to take this Nova with CGR or Spidey. Both of them are perfectly capable of doing the fight. Personally, though, I like Spidey for it more, and that's just because Nova has passive power gain when he covers distance, and Spidey's able to keep that in check because of my wither. And you don't really have to worry about the auto block as long as you don't strike him while he's moving forward. So you don't want to intercept a heavy while he's in the process of doing it. You want to let it finish, and then you don't want to go for an intercept there. I was going in to hit his block. He was moving forward, so he auto blocked me. And now his Fury's gone, though, so you don't have to worry about that so much. And I'm just trying to get this special out of him. I don't want to let him get to a special 2. I can dex it, but if you can get the special 1 out, there's no need for it. And then into section 2, I'm going to be on path 5, and I have this Killmonger here. This is the fight that I'm going to be using CGR for. So I put Suicides on, and I'm going to use a Power Start 1, and I need to land an intercept in order to remove the protection. So my game plan was to parry heavy and then go straight in for the intercept, because normally the AI likes to rush in, and he doesn't do it. And I thought I moved out of way of that special 1 without triggering Dex, but I triggered it. So now my damage is going to be a little bit gimped with my special 2, and I have to trigger my last judgment. So I'm going to do that here. Got to bait this special 2 out of him. And now the protection has come back. I've lost my armor break, so the reverb is going to deal some damage against me, and I've dexed again. So I have to make sure that I land an intercept, and right there, I really didn't think that my 1 hit was going to push him over a bar of power, but as soon as it was happening, I knew he was going to throw that special 1. So I take the special 1 to the face. I managed to land an intercept there. I'm going to launch the special 3, and this isn't going to do as much damage as I had hoped it would, but it is going to kind of set me back up to be able to land another one and finish the fight off. Oh no, I'm not going to get a chance to land another intercept. Yeah, I'm going to end up finishing this fight out with protection on. Luckily, I have the armor breaks because protection came back in the middle of my special, and then he's going to go down. So get hit with a special 1, and the rest of that is recoil and reverb damage. Not the smoothest fight, but sometimes when the AI doesn't play into the way that you want the fight to go, you kind of have to improvise. So I've never fought this Sym Spidey before, and I could not find a duel for him. So I had to go to YouTube and watch his character spotlight, or whatever it is that they call it, and I decided I wanted to bait special 1s. I don't have to worry about miss because I can't get buffs. He can't actually trigger it. So it's a pretty just straightforward fight. Just don't get hit. You really don't have to worry about anything that he can do. Just because you can't actually get buffs. So it pretty much just makes him like a nothing champ. So here, just trying to get a special out of him before I go for an intercept to remove the protection, and he was kind of being a little stingy about throwing it, but finally he decides to. And I'm just blocking everything because, again, it's the first time I've fought him, so I don't want to go for any special decks and screw it up. That special 2 pretty much rinses him, and then this one's going to finish him off. And then last up, I have my good old buddy Mangog. Now I put an invuln on for that Spidey, just because I had never fought him before, so just in case I messed anything up, I'd have a little bit of a safety net. And you don't really need a Power Star 1 for this, but we're halfway through the season and I'm still pretty stocked on gray boosts, and I have no issues buying them with units if I really need to at the end of the season. So that, and it's JA, and the war was incredibly close when I took this fight. I think it was 1-1 at that point, and you just don't want to leave anything to chance. But this is the pretty standard Mangog fight at this point, so I'm just going to let it play out. So we did end up winning this one, 150-1 to 150-3. The war itself was much closer than this, though. We died first, and they didn't die till very late in the war. It was about 130 fights taken for each side, and then they died. So they tied it up, and then near the very end, they dropped a second. And at that point, we knew we had to finish without dropping our second because they were going to beat us on time. And then after the war was already lost for them, they ended up dropping their third. But good luck to JA for the rest of their season. That was a hell of a war, like it usually is. And that's all she wrote. Thank you for watching.